YouTube. You said what? It'd be fire.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
I may put 100 on him and see if I can steal this recruit from Steven.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Missouri's offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. He's got
playing our league game in BYL.
He's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Pressure coming.
They got me for a PI. Come on, dude.
Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration.
That's 4th and inches. Let's go. Punt. Field goal unit.
And this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Fires toward the target. He makes the catch. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in, the defense locked and loaded to understand what they were trying to do.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep
nowhere to go.
Fumble. Let's go.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Under fire. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Tigers are flying down the field. On the option. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more.
Get the
And
fuck.
he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Man, this Cincinnati's defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly complete. He'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try it. Ball is loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires it. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it to him quickly. And then his speed and his God-given...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
And I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution motion when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
I want to know how that was offsides, bruh. That shit be stupid as fuck. AI be fucking dumbing out on the D-line.
On defense, you gotta watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping.
So what?
There's all this crowd noise, but you just gotta hone and
No.
watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's looking to pass. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Such a bad throw, bro. Get the fuck. Dude is wide open for a fucking year, and you throw that.
Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Quick release on the RPO. Looking for room at the 40. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10 from the 41. Off the RPO, complete.
Roughing the passer call.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Cool. I'll take that. Because I'd lay that fucking quarterback out.
Coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, first and 15 for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. He's got it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He wants wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's landed. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Anderson wants to throw. Caught. Shows him the stiff arm. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, man. They continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
That's not first down. That's 4th and inches.
So either get it done through the air or
3rd and inches.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play calls and everyone on the same page here. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. It's on target and complete.
Do it to his fucking right tackle, bruh. Get the fuck.
Execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Back to pass. It's Chambers. Hard running there. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Anderson will throw. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He wants to take the top off. Snatches it on the right. Open spaces. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They
Sad to know ya. Sad to know ya.
Running and throwing the ball.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There he goes.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
I do not want to throw it to that guy. He got bailed out right there.
I'm just wondering if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to find the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that one's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. He's going to get loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He's a bitch for 95 speed.
He's looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass, and the quarterback doesn't see anything, and he just takes off and makes you look good and turns it into a run. Nice job on that 2-point conversion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Might be changing the route. Anderson wants to throw. Plucks it out of the air. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding my ass.
He's hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. After that disastrous first down, they're way back on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone?
Man, I like the call. 3rd inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Trying to bully their way in. He's stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2. And the Dogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. It's a running room at the 30. Bust through behind his pad. He's there to make the stop, and not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Pure
domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man. And he'll take it in for the touchdown.
Sad to know ya. Sad to know ya.
Fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Ohio took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bobcats that fired on all cylinders. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we can...
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. At the 45 on his way. There he goes to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
It's nice to have a running back at the quarterback spot, a guy that can make that second play. Looks like a pass. What can he do? He turns it into a run, finds the end zone, gets the two-point conversion.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass on second down. He sends sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.